takeaways for the Bharatiya Janata Party when you look at the kind of, these numbers are not bad. If what possibly one had projected in pollsters, we've got a poll wrong where, we projected your numbers. In that sense, what are the biggest takeaways for the Bharatiya Janata Party? You've stuck to your vote share, increased it actually from 2017.
First of all, since morning I was telling all of you all, including you and Pooja, that exit polls on MCD Delhi are completely wrong. And the reason why they are completely wrong is because exit polls get influenced by banner-based, advertising-based parties. The Aam Aadmi Party is the world's most advertised party. I was handling the social media. Their Punjab government and Delhi government was spending money on advertising on Facebook and promoting Facebook posts, which nobody else does. This is why Raghav Chadha doesn't want to answer these questions and runs away from the debate. They're the most advertised party, and after all of their advertisement, all of their lies about the kachra in Delhi, about the landfill sites in Delhi, the entire area which is most affected, East Delhi, the BJP has swept that area. So there is a limit to how much you can spend on advertising and then get your word across, but the people see what work you've done, and therefore this is not a defeat of any party. They have technically, the analogy that Raghav used was actually wrong. This is not a person who's getting A grade in all the classes and now he's got a A minus. This is a situation where you won in the super over. This is a super over that they won in. So first of all, let's get that right. Secondly, after 15 years, if the Aam Aadmi Party, with all its advertising might and all its might in the media, could only get 30 councillors more than the BJP, this means that clearly there are not enough takers for what they've done in the last 8 years. And finally, it is puerile and very immature on the part of members of parliament who would say that the outer assessment of this election is that Kejriwal is a Kattar Imandar beta of Delhi. But when we say that look at the Kattar Imandar seats of Satyendra Jain, of Manish Sisodia and of Kailash Gehlot, well then he says don't go zoom into that entire picture and don't analyze that as that. But if you see the macro picture, the images that the people of Delhi have voted in for a Kattar Imandar, so there is a hypocrisy in their argument. And finally, I would only like to say that BJP has not lost this election. The Aam Aadmi Party may have got a few seats more. We humbly accept that verdict of the people of Delhi. But I think it is also fair that the Aam Aadmi Party tell us that all of the massive propaganda they were doing, the people of Delhi have certainly not bought into it.
All right, okay. What I'm going to do is I'm also going to bring in Akansha Ola, but I'll ask you another question, Shehzad. Yes. The fact is, now, at least with the result of this election, as you are pointing out, the wards in the constituency of Manish Sisodia, the wards in the constituency of Satyendra Jain, Raghav also pointed out the wards in the constituency of Adesh Gupta. Right? So, those have also been wiped out by the Aam Aadmi Party. My question here is, Shehzad, is there now a leadership abyss, which has always been in the BJP unit when it comes down to your local leadership? Yes, you have the Prime Minister on the poster directly talking to the voters of Delhi. Yes, you had all your chief ministers. Yes, you had your cabinet ministers. But at a local leadership level, it just doesn't seem to come together for the BJP.
Of all the other questions that we will ponder upon post this result that has come in, of course one of those questions will also be about what we can do in terms of better leadership, and there's no running away from that. Of course that question will also be pondered upon, and that question will also be answered, because frankly, if after 15 years and when there was a low turnout of voting, if we've managed to get across to 104, perhaps a better leader and a better strategy and a better communication of the message could have led us to victory for the fourth time. So there's no problem in analyzing that question, and a deep analysis will be done.